Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today we're doing our crafting recipes, tips, techniques, and how-tos. Yes, I have to read that because my brain wouldn't hold it. I'm so weird. But anyways, we've got our ingredients list, and we've been talking about a lot of different things where you can get inspiration, planning things out, right? If you haven't seen the other videos, go check those out. But today we're gonna review our ingredients for our crafting recipes, and then we'll move on. A cup of creativity, 2 tablespoons of imagination, 2 teaspoons of perseverance. We have to have that. Half of teaspoon of aspiration, 1 cup of determination, 1 cup of love of paper crafting, and 2 tablespoons of glue. Well, you know, you're gonna have to use glue. So anyways, just thought I'd review that just in case anybody forgot what you need. Those are your that's your ingredients. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside now. Last time we took our inspiration from this page in our old friend Edith, her journal. We get to snoop in her journal, right? So I was gonna sort of suggest that you flip through here and see how many birds you can find. You can get inspiration, you can tweak whatever inspiration you get by a lot of different things. Birds do a lot of things. Birds are fun. They and she did a lot with birds, and why not, you know? There's different birds at different times of the year. And let's see, there's some more in here I wanted to sort of bring your attention to. You can get, now this one here is very similar in that you've got the twiggy things and a couple of birds. It's very similar to this one as far as what you would do if you were making something with it, right? I just went with this one. But you've got more birds in here. Lots of things that you can do. That's one of my very favorite pages. I have to, you know, I have to share. Okay, here's some more birds. A mommy bird feeding her babies and stuff. Okay. Birds with their bird nest. That I have used in so many different ways in different journals. Another bird nest. Never used those, ever. I'm sorry, I know people like those, but I don't. A bird down here. Maybe that's a baby bird trying to fly. I don't know. But birds' nests and birds are a big theme throughout. See, there's a mommy bird with her babies in the nest. They're a big theme throughout her journal. So you can draw inspiration from well, all throughout her journal, period. But if you were going to do something with this and wanted to do something different than what I did before, now this is what we did before. We made a trellis pocket, and I showed you how to make one without a die, you know, and we used fussy cuts. So then we made a pocket down here. I had these leftover bits, so I put, you know, a journal card in because that's a pocket too. So, okay, so since we did Edith last week, I thought we would do something from Susan Branch this week for our inspiration. Sorry about the glare. This is her Heart of the Home book, Notes from the Vineyard Kitchen. I don't drink, but, you know, it doesn't matter. This is our inspiration page today. Now, Susan Branch has a lot of inspiration pages that you can use. This could be an inspiration page. There's loads throughout here. Just look through here and say, oh, I like that, I like that. And that's what I do. I like that, and I like that. I like that. I like a lot of things in her in her books. But this one's going to be, this in particular is going to be our inspiration today for what we're doing. If you want to craft along with me for this crafting recipe, okay? Now, I already told you the ingredients we need. The actual supplies you need are a page to put it on after you get it done. Also, let me set this back here so it'll be out of the way, maybe. And I can still see it. I can still see it. You can't see it, but I can. Okay, so on this one, we're going to put it on inside here. We're doing a, for page spreads, we're going to do 4, right? So, okay. Now, what I thought we would do, I've got one made, is this. It's, all right, this is a piece of this is in my new kit, the Letters and Memories. I just took a piece and folded it, and I measured how big I wanted it to be on the page. So whatever size your page is, you might have a smaller page. This is just a piece of paper folded in half. So I wanted it to be like so, right? So I have plenty of space here in the fold and plenty of space here. Now you might say, well, that's, you know, but these all move. And before I folded it shut, I put the brads in so that these could all move. These are fussy cuts from the kit, right? But if you don't have the kit, that's okay. Put anything on there. You could put little bonnets, I have so many fussy cuts, guys. Just find what you want. These are just envelopes, so I thought it would go well with, you know, what I'm doing. So letters hanging from a hat rack, coat rack, whatever we're going to call it. That it's going to be a belly band, right? Okay, so, and to do that, also, I'm going to make a pocket. Well, I made a pocket. We made a pocket in the last one, so I didn't figure you would want me to, you know, re-show you that every time. But we're going to do something else with the pocket when we get, you know, things done. Okay? So this is our belly band. Now for me, I'm doing 5. There were 5 on the coat rack there. So I just went with the 5, okay? You don't have to do 5. You can do 4. You can do 3. However many you want. I tried to space them out evenly. Yeah, so I could sort of get the letters spaced out evenly. And I'm using this little thing. This has a teeny tiny little hole punch. It's very small. So I don't know what the size is. It's just the smallest one you can get, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these. You have to try to get it. It's not the easiest thing to get it right on the right place. But I'm trying. I am trying. So that I have them evenly spaced. And I don't think I poked my holes in the other things either. So you'll have to just bear with me, guys. Okay, so now we've got our 5 holes to put our brads in. Let me get this over here. Dump that in the trash. Okay, so now we've got that, and we've got these. These, you just need a hole inside here so that you can put the brad through. Yeah, just somewhere in the, whatever you're using. If you're using these, then, you know, if you have my kit, thank you very much. But if not, you know, just use whatever. The freebies are there and you're very welcome to them. There's that. And also, I have a freebie today as well. I'll show it to you in a second. I have to get my holes in here. Okay, there. Letters and Memories. So, you know, has a lot of letters and envelopes and things like that in it. Now, I know we don't all have, you know, letters and whatnot. I should have left that over here. From our grandparents, or children, but we can make sure our children have, you know, stuff from us, or our grandchildren, whatever, right? Brads. Okay, let's get these brads in before we forget what we're doing. We meaning me, because, you know, that can happen. I need to see what I did before, because I think I spaced it out pretty good. Putting the bigger, the smaller kind of thing. So this one goes on the end. I already had some out. Yeah, it's hard thing to keep up with myself, you know. Okay, this one goes over here. This just means I'll have an extra. I'll have an extra to put in the journal, because I've got one made, you know. So yeah, I always take something and squash that down, because yeah, it needs squashing. I think it does. Okay, next I'm going to go with this side. Now, if you're doing it, I almost did that again. If you're doing this with something besides these, which is very possible, very easy, that's my suggestion. Do one side and then the other. That way you kind of can eyeball what you need to put where, you know. And we are doing recipes here, so I'm just trying to give you some tips on how to put the recipe together, right? Okay, this one is, nope. This one goes here, and this one goes here, and this one goes here. So I'm going to put this little guy in. It's a smally one. Okay. I wanted them to be movable, not removable, but movable, right? So it would look like they were, you know. It's a thing. And if you put them in there, if you have this, oh, I didn't give you the measurements. Now, you do it for whatever page you're doing. This one is 4.5. And when you close it up, it's 3/4 inch. So that means you're going to do 1.5 inches, and then that way you fold it, right? So there you go. Pretty simple, really. Okay, let's do this guy next. Not with that. Okay. There was a little mini paper clip in there. That won't work for this, for sure. Okay. These are not the easiest little things to fiddle with. They're the mini minis. They're smaller than the Tim Holtz ones. I think it's pretty cool, but you know, they're tiny. I like them. But yeah, I bought them actually by accident. You know, I was looking for some about the same size as the Tim Holtz ones. And okay, now they do all move. I want this one to be there and there and there and there. Maybe that way. Okay, so now we've got this far on it, right? We're going to fold this over and glue that down. I didn't do anything on the back of mine. You can. You definitely can back print that and then cut them out. I didn't do that because they're going to be down as a belly band. Probably not going to see the other side. I'm just thinking. It's just me thinking. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of ink up here. And, you know, that kind of thing. Just a little bit. Okay. Now, move this one out of the way. So we're gonna close up our glue. We're gonna glue our coat racks. Sorry about that. I had to move stuff. I don't know where I put my glue. I've been rearranging things and reorganizing, and you know what happens when you do that. It's a thing. Oh, close the lid on that. You would have a million little tiny, you know, things going everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. I've got double stick tape on here because, you know, I like that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and close this up. Sure we are. Sure we are, she says. Okay. I haven't used my glue this morning. Just so you know. Sometimes, you know, you have to give it a moment. But do we have a moment when we're making a video? No. We just use solutions and fix the thing and go on with our recipe. Okay, so then we're just going to close that up, right? Just like so. It's too lumpy bumpy to use a brayer, just so you know. So I'm going to give it a good massage. All right. Okay, there we go. Now, next thing, as you can tell, is to put our little bit of lace up there. This doesn't take but a minute, and it doesn't take very much lace, okay? So I put mine behind. You can put it in the front. You can put it in the front here. It's either way. I just think it would look better behind. I want a little more ink on that. A little more definition, please. Okay, now I'm going to put my behind here. So our recipe is coming together. All right. Okay. We're going to stick this on here, and I'm using, just for my guide, I'm using the bottom part of the band on the lace to be back here, and the top part will just be sticking out. Of course, turn it over and make sure it's straight, because, yeah. Okay. Now, scissors, and here we go. All right, that's pretty straight. Let's do this one. I gotta get this out of the way. Okay, now we've got our belly band. Those are adorable, right? Super cute. Okay, now I did say I have a freebie. I do. You know, I can't go too long without doing one because I like to share. And yeah, so this goes with the kit. Now you don't have to have the kit. This would go with all sorts of vintage things, right? I've got these little, they're shaped like tags, right? So, and I've got little words on, I got 2 blankies down here so that if you think of a word you want to use, or, you know, you can stamp something. They're small, they're just an inch, okay? So, we've got lots of tag labels that we can use. We've got some very vintagey things that could be holding memories or being memories or whatever. And I put a couple of washi tape strips here. Now you can print this out on sticker paper, guys. There's always all kinds of ways to tweak a recipe, okay? This can be printed out on regular paper. This is lightweight cardstock. Or sticker paper. You can get you some sticker paper and it'll go right through your printer just like a piece of paper does. And just make sure you're printing on the right side. You know, you don't want to print on the backing. So print it on sticker paper and you've got washi tape to put on in your journals, right? It's very vintagey. This is a strip of one of the pages in the journal that I've been journal kit that I've been using a lot. And then this is an extra, okay? So we've got a basket, an old trunk, a movie reel with some books and junk behind it, cameras, books, and flower. You know, I'm going to have roses. It's a thing. So this freebie is going to be on my website and the Facebook group page. Use it as you wish. These are the ones I'm going to be using next. I'm going to be using for the pocket. Okay, so I know there's no pocket down here, but in my mind, down here on the floor, there's a box of some kind that's going to hold things as you come in the door or whatever, or just hold your memories or whatever. Okay, that's my thinking. Okay. So I'm just taking inspiration from that. I'm not copying it. I'm just, you know, being inspired, right? Okay, so I'm only going to use one of these belly bands. I'll have an extra, you know. So this is the box that's sitting underneath the hat rack. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use my Freebies on here. I haven't really decided which ones I'm going to use. I thought I would use this one because it's really pretty, but they're all pretty. So I've got 2 of each. So let's see. Maybe this and this, because you can hold stuff with this, right? Now, you can put this down as a little pocket itself, right? I think I will. And have this one as a tuck going this way. And you can put things behind it and in it, right? And let's see. I want to put them down towards the bottom because I got my little tags cut out. And I want to put memories on this one, I think. Moments. Games. I could have had it picked out, but you know, best laid plans of mice and women. Journal, childhood. It's here somewhere, guys. I know it is. It's on the page. So there it is. All right. Now we've got our little tag. Put that there. And I think I want to do, before I put these on, I want to go ahead and poke me a little tiny hole there with my little tiny hole puncher. And put a brad, you know, just because it's going to be close. Yikes. Okay, let's hope okay, it looks all right. Maybe. Where'd I put my brads now? Here they are, I think. Okay, so this one's getting all hinged together, right? Okay, teeny tiny brad going in here. Hopefully it works. Okay. And there. Okay, so I want to put it up here. Now this will move. I'm not going to move it a whole lot because it probably would tear off. You know, you don't want tear off, right? I'll probably, just for safety's sake, probably glue it down, but I want it to look like it would move anyways. Yeah, like so. Put it kind of at an angle. Yeah, I'm just afraid with that little hole and it being, I think I'll glue it down. But anyways, right now I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Let's see. I don't know. If I leave it like that, I'm going to leave it like that. If it starts getting hinky on me, I'll glue it down. But for now, I think it looks good like that. Kind of, you know, it's got a little bit of, you know, dimension between the pocket and the, I think so. Probably should have backed it with a file folder or something, but it'll be okay. All right, now let's go ahead and put this down as a tuck spot. Yep, right at the bottom of the pocket, and then we'll put that one down, okay? Okay, this side and that side. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Yep, we're tweaking the recipe. We take out what we don't like, and that's what you guys need to do. When you are making something, just make it like you like it. Make it like you like it, and then if you don't like something in the recipe or in the, you know, crafting thingy majig, go ahead and remove the thing you don't like, right? So now that you can tuck stuff in. Okay, this one we're going to go around through here. Okay, like so. Just really, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun to figure out unique ways to do something, right? Okay, we want it to the edge, but not really over the edge. You can put it a little over if you want. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, because this is going to be folded under. And yeah, so there's our decorated pocket on this one. I'll probably decorate the other one. I just didn't have time in the last video. So let's get this down before I run out of time in this one. I'm trying to not be too long so people won't just click off and say, see ya, sayonara. Don't want to hear any more from you, you know. So, yep. I know. Sometimes you think, oh, well, you know, enough's enough. Yeah, I know. I know. So, there we are. Now, this is a pocket with a lot of, you know, interest in it. You can use it. I'm going to use it in the Letters and Memories. This whole layout's going to be in the Letters and Memories journal that I make. That's one of the interactive layouts. So that's going to be that. Okay. We don't want to get too close to the gutter on this one because, well, this is going to be a folding, you know, it's going to be in, and there'll be things over here. You just want to leave yourself some room, right? Okay. For a sewn-in situation. Okay. There we go. Get that tucked in there really good. Then we've got our pocket in. Now we've got to put our belly band. And then we will have our page done, right? Okay. Oh, my nose itches. Sorry about that. Didn't need to share everything, but it happens. I don't have a lot of filters, guys. Just saying. I'm just using glue for this. Now, if I have problems and it tries to let go, it won't let go. It'll rip itself before it lets go. But if it comes off or what have you, I think I'm going to put it sort of between. So I have as much space here, as much space here. And sort of lined up with the box, you know, the pocket. Anyways, I can redo it. I can even put brads there or what. I mean, yeah, I don't want to put brads there because they would be on the other side. But yeah. So we're going to do that. It will be fine. It'll hold. I just want to make sure too, though, that I don't glue those down because I want them to be wiggly wobbly. I want them to move. Yep. So now we can put in a tall journal card and have it that way, or we can put in a small journal card and a small journal card or tag or whatever you want to put. And you have this page that's very unique, right? And it came from the inspiration here. Is that cool or what? Make sure I don't have any glare. So yeah, we have, now they've got a basket of flowers hanging on there. That's a pretty good idea. You can do that. I think I've got several freebies that have baskets with flowers, right? So we've got our inspiration piece, and instead of putting a shelf above it, I put a box below it. It works, right? Okay, well, that is our thing for today. This is our freebie. Just a reminder, Facebook group page or on my website, you can get this. Really pretty, goes in any vintage, anything. So there's that. And we did our recipe. We had tips, techniques, and how-tos. And we tweaked our recipe as we needed. Instead of the shelf, we put a box, a pocket. And I think it's beautiful. And these all move. So, you know, I like that. I like my pages to have some interactivity. Something that moves or something, right? So now we've got two. We've got our trellis pocket up here, and we've got I gotta decorate this one. Ooh, I got stuff over here. This video will be too long. I'll decorate it off camera. So next time we're gonna make something over here. Who knows what we'll bake up then? Okay, you guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.